MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Atlanta Braves and the San Francisco Giants. The Braves look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. Johnny Cueto, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup.
So coming to the plate, Cody Sullivan, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The afternoon for Atlanta, the catcher.
First delivery to him on the way. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. A very fine afternoon for baseball. 67 degrees here at first pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly by Belt, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
The third baseman, Chipper.
Striding in, Chipper Jones, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
This is on the ground over to first. Belt has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. Now it'll be the Giants' turn. No score. Greg Maddox, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy is fun to watch. How about his last start? He had 10 Ks. Lots of swings and misses, and this is one of those guys, when he's throwing the ball over the plate, he can get a lot of strikeouts.
Digging in, Tyler Wade. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. In there at the knees, strike 1. Guys, one of Dero's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Tyler Wade sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Brandon Crawford digging in next, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. So far this season, Crawford carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. 0-2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Misses. That's ball 1.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Hunter Pence stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting a tone, pounding the zone.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. And it's 1-2.
Hey, this guy's dialed in right now. 2 strikeouts and still working ahead. This is going to be a tough test for the offense.
Fouled off. Here he comes again, 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. On the move is Markakis. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. So striding in, Ronald Acuna. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Here comes the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Here's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a solo shot down the line in left. Number 21 for him on the season. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman.
Number 5.
And he puts it on the ground to second. Taken in by Flores. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. Guys, we have to focus on one of the best defenders in all the sport at any position. That's Brandon Crawford. This guy's got some of the softest hands in the game and a rocket arm.
Stepping in now, Andrew Jones. And Cueto starts him out with strike 1. That average way up there to start things out. 34 home runs and 66 driven in. Into the corner and slicing foul. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Standing in now, Gary Sheffield, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. As he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. This is chopped down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Jones, base runner at first with 1 out. So a full count now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Boy, and he rips this ball down the left field line. And that is a foul ball, just missing extra bases deep in the corner. here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. He's set, and the pitch. Hit in the air to right field. Pence has a read on it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
The pitcher, number 31.
Stepping up now, Greg Maddux. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he popped him up. And no one can get there as it falls. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
The catcher, number 14.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. To the plate now, Cody Sullivan ripped down the first base line. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch.
1-1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
2 down, runners at first and second. Ball hit on the ground here for the first baseman, Belt. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and 2 left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Braves on top, 2-0. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. And he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Down the third baseline. And no shot there for Chipper. It's a fair ball.
A nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
Now at the plate, Wilmer Flores. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Hit on the ground to third. Over to Albies. Now over to Freddie, and it's a double play.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Alex.
Striding into the box, Alex Dickerson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here it comes.
1-0.
Swing and a miss, 1-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Giants are down quietly. They're down 2-0. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Nick Markakis.
Nick Markakis.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Swing and a line drive, but this will land foul as he didn't miss by much.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Started to offer at it as an appeal goes down to Jerry Hillsdale at third, but Jerry says he held up. It's ball one. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Fastball just inside.
That's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Fielded cleanly by Belt, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, third baseman, Chipper Jones.
Standing in, Chipper Jones. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Back goes Pence. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Acuna digs in now. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball one. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Here's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Belt is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration, popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
At the plate, Gary Sheffield. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Line drive to center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see there, he finds himself in 6th place in the category in the National League. So up steps Ozzie Albies as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Albies is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Braves lead it 4-0. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Brandon Belt getting ready to lead things off here. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's off to a flying start. The NL's leader in that department here in the month of May. Here's Buster Posey now. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. It's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Pitch on the way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And he will make the play. 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Johnny Cueto. First pitch on its way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Giants down in order. They trail here 4-0. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And he's really pleased with how they've performed in run-scoring opportunities in this one. As a team, they're hitting over 500 with runners in scoring position, something that is way easier said than done. So undeniably, that's been a huge factor in this game.
Number 31.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Greg Maddux checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
At the plate now, Cody Sullivan batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0 and 2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder is on the move, but he won't get there. It falls in. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day. Nick Markakis digging in now. Pulled toward right center field. Dickerson's on the move. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And the throw in gets away from him. All right, so time for the Giants' Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who are playing very well in the upper minors. So now to the plate, Chipper Jones. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And the second run will score as well as they've opened it up to 6-0 now.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Now here's the Giants skipper making his way out toward the mound, and that'll signal the end for Johnny Cueto. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Sam Coonrod answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 7-0.
When you're up by 7 runs any time in a game, let alone this early, it feels awfully good. They are hitting on all cylinders here, but they have to be careful not to let off the gas pedal now.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And the runner back in standing. Into the box, Freddie Freeman, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Lined into right, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Good to think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
Stepping in now, Andrew Jones, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 3 runs already home here. Bullet back up the middle. That's in there, base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
To plate now, Gary Sheffield. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. 1 run is scored. And they'll hold that runner at third, so everyone moves up and they remain loaded here with still only 1 gone.
The second baseman.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Standing in now, Ozzie Albies, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Ready now, Greg Maddux. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This one's flared off to the right side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
In now, Cody Sullivan, and that's in there, base hit. Sheffield rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score as they extend their lead even further.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Danny Jimenez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So now to the plate, Nick Markakis. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. And the second run will score as well.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
At the plate, Chipper Jones, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Hit out towards second. Fielded deep in the hole by Flores. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. But not before they hang a 9 spot on him here to really open up this ball game. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Braves lead this one 13-0. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
The windup and the 0-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
And it's fouled away. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. The 0-2 once more.
Oh, that's too high.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fouled away. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Here's the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. Still looking up at a 13-0 score. Stepping into the box, Ronald Acuna, and he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is going to be his 4th hit of the game, as this should wind up as extra bases. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Into the box, Freddie Freeman. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Dickerson's going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. He pulls into third safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Looked like the outfielder might have thought that was just going to be a long fly out. I know I did too, but it carries farther than anybody thought and all the way off the wall. And by the time he realizes it, it's too late, and he's got a clutch RBI triple.
Stepping in now, Andrew Jones. He swings and grounds it to short. Crawford to his left. He's there. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Stepping in, Gary Sheffield. He singled his last time up. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 16 for him on the year as they just continue to pour it on here.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
John Del Gustave gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
The batter, number 1.
Into the box now, Ozzie Albies pulled toward right center field. Dickerson on his horse. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Greg Maddux.
Now at the plate, Greg Maddux. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First pitch on its way. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And here's Flores to make the catch, and the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. Atlanta leads it 16-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he's sitting in 2nd place in the National League in that department. Wilmer Flores will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Popped up. Jones over to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Settling in now, Alex Dickerson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. Still 16-0. Stepping in, Cody Sullivan. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Cody Sullivan.
First delivery to him on the way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Standing in now, Nick Markakis, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0. And he popped him up. And this will land foul.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Runners off for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. The 1-2. Line drive to left. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
The third baseman, Chipper Jones.
At the plate now, Chipper Jones. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. No one out with a runner at second. Good pitch there as Chipper couldn't connect, and the count moves to 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Line toward right center. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. The relay, and he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his third double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
So now to the plate, Ronald Acuna, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Here's the 0-1. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And that ball is over the wall out toward the cove. A home run. 3-run home run down the line in right, his second of the game, as this lead got even wider.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Tyler Rogers gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Tyler Rogers. Now batting, the first baseman.
To the plate now, Freddie Freeman, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. Rogers, a right-hander going 6'5". He was taken in the 10th round back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
4 runs here in this half inning. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Freeman will head to second. And he is into second base with a double, his third hit this afternoon.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Into the box, Andrew Jones. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Freeman is on his way home. He scores as they extend their lead even further. And he's in safely to third as a run will score on the play as well. That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seen the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hand back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
Into the box now, Gary Sheffield, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. And he's in safely at third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
It's rare to hit a triple, but he's knocking on the door of history right now. In addition to that three-bagger, which is the hardest one to get, he already has a home run and a single. So if he gets a double next time up, he's going to have a cycle.
In now, Ozzie Albies. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike one. And no swing, apparently, ball one. A runner in scoring position with none out. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I gotta believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Runner at third here, nobody out. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Here's the payoff pitch. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
At the plate, Greg Maddux. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Boy, talking about being an impact guy in today's game, that RBI base hit right there gives him 3 RBIs on the day, D-Row.
Yeah, I remember sitting on the bench talking to Chipper Jones. He wanted to always put a biscuit in a basket. This guy's got 3 of them.
Sean Anderson gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Anderson.
Standing in now, Cody Sullivan, high and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for Atlanta.
Now at the plate, Nick Markakis. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Anderson, a native Floridian. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season. The 0-1 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
To the plate now, Chipper Jones, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. A play at the plate. Tagged by Posey will be too late. Safe at home plate. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Ready once again, Ronald Acuna, and they're runners at the corners now.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. The 1-1 home, fouled off. 8 runs already in this inning. A little low. It's 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. In to score, the runner from third.
Before this game started, if you would have asked them if they would have been happy to score 9 runs in a game, they'd take it all day long. But 9 in an inning? That's just insane.
Stepping in now, Freddie Freeman.
He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Heading after it is Dickerson.
He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But not before they hang a 9 spot on him here to really open up this ball game. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Braves lead it 25-0. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent today.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. But it stays in the park and caroms off archway number 3. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey. He sends it on the ground softly to the left. And a good throw gets him one gone.
The pitcher, number 64.
Donovan Solano will grab a bat and pinch hit now, and he'll be looking for at least a fly ball as he's got a runner at third and only one away. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Solano is a .270 hitter, a respectable number he'll look to improve upon in this at-bat. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
So now to the plate, Tyler Wade, as he grounds one briskly to short. Scooped up, throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. One left for San Francisco, and they remain well behind. Reyes Maranta comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. 7th inning ready to roll, and here comes Andrew. First pitch coming. Here it is.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. High in the air out to center field.
Dickerson's under it.
And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Gary Sheffield.
Now batting, Gary Sheffield. He went deep back in the 5th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Belt in foul ground. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 1.
Striding in once again, Ozzie Albies, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Sent in the air out to straightaway central, and that'll get down for a base hit.
The pitcher, number 31, Greg Maddox.
At the plate now, Greg Maddox. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Flores will put this one away, and the side is retired. One left for it. Last half of the 7th here, and stepping up as the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Crawford. Here's the pitch on 2-2. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Into the box now, Hunter Pence. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he fouls this one off. Another one sent foul. Now another 0-2. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. 1 out, nobody on. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box, Pablo Sandoval. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Oh, that's low.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
I like what he was trying to do there with the 2-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to command. When you throw it glove side like that, it's really tough to get it to come back to the corner.
Ready with another 2-2. And it's fouled away. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Fouled away. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. And as you can see, they are way behind. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the first-year catcher, Cody Sullivan.
Cody Sullivan.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in now, Nick Markakis. 0-1 the count. He enters this plate appearance 3 for 6 in the ball game thus far. Line to the right side, but a foul ball.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. The belt for the twin killing.
That's for it.
When a glove toss is executed successfully, it's a thing of beauty. When it fails, boy, does it look ugly. Here we get to see a great example of it to begin a double play. Quick and accurate with the flip, and they get the 2 outs.
So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Chipper Jones. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Braves go down without a whimper here, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. Digging in to try it again, Wilmer Flores. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. Fouled off. The 1-2. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Ready for another chance? Alex Dickerson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Hit out towards second. Albies picks it up. And there's out number 2. So striding forward now, Brandon Belt. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch outs now as that ends the inning. Giants down in order, and they remain well behind. Coming to the plate now, Ronald Acuna. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
0-1 count. Here it comes.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit hard to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, the first baseman, Cody Sullivan.
Stepping in now, Freddie Freeman. Shot towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
The left fielder, number 25.
Digging in once again, Andrew Jones. And he's trying to make this a 5-hit ball game for himself right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-1.
The 1-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Now a throw over to first, and he's back easily. Ready with the 1-2. 2-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. So stepping in, Gary Sheffield. He went deep back in the 5th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. Now a throw over. Runners back. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning. Braves strand 1, but you can forgive him as they still hold an enormous lead. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Buster Posey starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional. Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Mike Yastrzemski will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. So a strong performance here as he worked his way into the 9th, but he'll let the bullpen try and close with the final 2 outs. In there, no balls and a strike. 258 the average to begin play. 7 homers and an even 20 RBIs.
2 strikes.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. The Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Man, this guy had it going on in this one. How about 15 punch-outs? That's not an easy thing to do on the mound.
At the plate, Tyler Wade, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Pitch popped up. Albies waits on it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
25-0 the final this afternoon. The Atlanta Braves took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Greg Maddux wins his league-leading 10th game of the year with 15 strikeouts. Johnny Cueto allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes.